Fight. Noun. Struggle. 1. Countable. A struggle against somebody, something, using physical force. Fight with somebody, something. He got into a fight with a man in the bar. I had a fight with the ticket machine, which was being temperamental. A straight, gang fight. Fight between A and B. A fight broke out between rival groups of friends. A world title fight. Fighting as a sport, especially boxing. Serrated entries. Combat sports. Trying to get. Do something. 2. Singular. The work of trying to destroy, prevent, or achieve something. Fight against something. The fight against crime. Fight for something. A fight for survival. Fight to do something. Workers won their fight to stop compulsory redundancies. Competition. 3. Singular. A competition or an act of competing, especially in a sport. The team put up a good fight. They played well, but were finally beaten. She now has a fight on her hands. We'll have to play very well to make it through to the next round. Argument. 4. Countable. Fight with somebody, over, about something, especially North American English. An argument about something. Did you have a fight with him? We had a fight over money. Battle. War. 5. Countable. A battle, especially for a particular place or position. In the fight for Lemberg, the Austrians were defeated. Desire to fight. 6. Uncountable. The desire or ability to keep fighting for something. In spite of many defeats, they still had plenty of fight left in them. Losing their leader took all the fight out of them. Extra examples. Andy was drunk and spoiling for a fight. Are we losing the fight against illegal drugs? By 1807, politics had become a fight to the death between the two factions. Coal workers are determined to put up a fight to save their jobs. Doctors have now joined in the fight to make this treatment available to all. Don't get into any more fights. He is still engaged in a bitter fight with his old company. He killed a man in a fight. He tried to pick a fight with me. He was killed during a series of running fights outside a disco. I don't know who started the fight. I'm not giving up without a fight. If the polls are wrong and it's a fight to the finish, the result may not be known until all the votes have been counted. In a street fight, the army usually won. In a street fight, the Crusaders usually won. In skirmishes, the Saracens often overcame their more numerous opponents. It was a fair fight, and Stephen won. No doubt, Ferguson wants his team to make a fight of it. Now, he's facing his toughest fight yet, back to fitness after a series of injuries. She died at the age of 43 after a brave fight against cancer. She just gave up her fight for life. She now has a fight on her hands to make it through to the next round. She now has a fight on her hands. We'll have to play very well to make it through to the next round. She said they would continue their fight to find a cure for AIDS. She vowed to take her fight to the High Court. Suddenly, the argument developed into a real fight. The dog fights took place every Sunday morning. The fight for justice goes on. The fight for supremacy in the sport is on. The fight is on to have this brutal practice stamped out. The fight was broken up by a teacher. The government has fought to step up the fight against crime. The team put up a good fight, but were finally beaten. The team put up a good fight. They played well, but were finally beaten. There's nothing he likes so much as a good fight. They got involved in a fight with some older boys. They inadvertently got mixed up in a free fight involving some 20 people. They nearly had a fight over who should move first. This will be a straight fight between Labour and the Conservatives. The other parties are nowhere. This will be a straight fight between the two parties. Union leaders know that they have a real fight on their hands. A long fight to beat inflation. A new weapon in the fight against car crime. Fights between hostile clans. Fights between police and football fans. His fight with cancer. Lawyers leading the fight for compensation for the injured workers. The company's desperate fight for survival in the cutthroat market. The world title fight between Tyson and Ruiz. Their fight for a fair deal. Did you two have a fight? He has lined up a world title fight against Ruiz. He is unbeaten in 34 fights. In the fight for Lemberg, the Austrians lost. The government has released new figures in the fight against crime. The referee stopped the fight in the third round. They got tickets to watch the world title fight. A fist fight.